No. Now, Brandon, there's no need for that. When I communicate with chat, it's weird that anyone watching this can't see the chat, so they don't know what I'm responding to sometimes. But as a personal preference, I actually don't like watching Twitch videos where the chat's visible. Just because I'm there to see the game, so I want it to take up as much screen as possible. Personal preference. I'm sure not everyone's the same. But that's why I do it the way I do it, you know? It's just the way I like it. Same with Facecam. As much as there have been many a gifable moment from Facecam, I just don't care about it. So I don't do it. Also, if everything sounds fine or broken. Also, oh, never mind. I was gonna say my video playback isn't working, so if someone wants to tell me if the video has frozen on everyone else's end, that'd be great, but it seems to have fixed itself. It's a lot of boats.
Huh?
You know, I really hate that our ship has just got a big arrow on the front of it.
Guys, are you okay?
Sora, you're a welcome sight.
Time to see how bad I got at ship combat. Oh, well, probably terrible. Because, well, I haven't played this game since the last I streamed it.
Sora?
Which,
Where's Jack?
I don't remember when that was.
Dalma?
A couple weeks ago?
I'm
Lose track
afraid
of
you've
time.
missed a few things while you've been gone.
Jack. He's been taken by Cutler Beckett.
Yes. And Beckett commands Davy Jones
So-
and the Flying Dutchman.
Maybe it's because I am less familiar with
Barbossa thought we could
Pirates of the
defeat them if we
Caribbean
released Calypso, the goddess of the sea.
than with
who was
most
really
Disney
Teodalma,
properties.
bound in
Most
human
Disney
form.
properties. I feel like this one expects you to know things
But it didn't work.
about the movie more than others.
A fatal goddess.
Like, we weren't
Calypso
introduced to
be.
characters.
So what now?
Like when they're like, oh, he's with Cutler
Nothing.
Beckett. Who's that?
Our
Oh, and
final
Calypso,
hope
who's
has
that?
failed us.
I mean, I know who they are, but actually, I don't think we're ever introduced to them.
And you have
But
my
maybe that's the
most
same for other Disney
certain
worlds, and I'm just
promise.
forgetting.
And the power and
Like,
the
we've seen them
seal
on
of
screen, but there was no
Wishbone.
introduction. She was Crab.
And you know what? I think that she might just be able to help us again. You can't give up now. We can all fight together. The sea belongs to everyone.
Appropriate reaction.
I said that. Don't copy my expressions.
Huh? You did?
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right
Donald
out
getting
the other.
shafted again.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Because I don't remember, I'd actually be curious if Donald actually did say that earlier. Storm's coming.
It's not over. There's still hope for us.
You know, it really paints everyone in every Disney World as a whole bunch of quitters. That it just
be looking here.
mentioned before, I keep like a replay of my Twitch stream and it's very juddery, which tells me the internet is bad. I guess just in my whole apartment. So that's great. I've actually lucked out and haven't had this issue before, so that's lucky, I guess. But tell me if it keeps happening, because if it does, looks like I'm not streaming tonight after all. But we'll try. We'll just pick right back up where we were. Back to boats. See, look at that beautiful, like, angel. I 100% think the stream is going to cut out again, based on things I'm seeing on my end. No, this is streaming
we
anymore.
are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know what's in it? Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
Got me. Regrettably, the higher-ups haven't deigned to tell us.
Let's see if this works. Does it look like it's working? All right. Third try's the best try. Let's try and do boat fight. See how it goes. I very much expect a third cutout in which I will end the stream for the night and cry.
Now this should afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope? Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
Donald,
no.
you had a complete third mouth movement there that didn't have sound. Alright. So this fight, not easy. Gotta shoot a bunch of octopus tentacles. I did it.
Take this! Get him!
And, yeah, so this fight is relatively... I mean, it's a little boring because you're essentially just holding the attack button. I guess if you think about it, it's really no different than any other Kingdom Hearts fight, but... Look at these big foreground tentacles. Oh yeah, the internet is totally gonna cut out again.
Cannons! Take this! I call flames! Keep going, Sora!
Shoot those cannons, Sora. Make your daddy proud.
Fire!
Wow! Actually, oh, you know what? I know why that fight was so easy. So, when I first watched my girlfriend do this fight, I believe the Leviathan was level 4? Might be wrong, but I think it was level 4.
You got what you want. Perhaps you're the better
Maybe it's even
player
level
among
3.
us. However,
But this was level 9. That was ludicrously easy. I took next to no damage from enemy fire, and
then I invoke the right
2
of
specials
parley.
cleared that ship out. So hey, you want to make that fight easy? There you go. Level up the boat to max.
We're a little busy. And besides,
There's your hot
I've
tip.
already got all that I want, mate.
Bye, Luxord. She's going for a swim.
Yep. Still works.
I feel like nobody should be immune to smell. No real reason for that. I just feel like that should be the case.
Are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck. Your station is in the brig!
We're here!
Oh look, you've come to save the day.
Tables have turned, mate. Hardly. Just a few more maggots to join my crew!
Oh no, he moved. Whoa. Oh, great. And just as it sounds like the stream is working, there's a helicopter outside my apartment. That might scrub the sound for a second. I'll get you with my crazy rocket hammer, Davy Jones. Oh. Comboed me out of that final hit. So, the deal here is pretty obvious. Get the tentacles off the boat. Except, don't do what I do, which is attack the corner for 5 hits.
Back off! Got him! It's over!
You know what? I was about to say that doesn't do that much damage, and then those last 2 hits did a good chunk of damage. Where are you? I can hear you. There you is. Actually didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Harmless. Pirate ship on pirate ship action. The true best way to beat Davy Jones. Him teleport away from your move. That obviously did not go as intended. Fight pirate with pirate, exactly.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of this attack, mostly because of the ending. It's a real good finisher. There you are. Oh. Had I realized how little health he had left, I would have used the finisher, because it would have been stylish. But there's a Davy Jones fight. Thrilling.
The chest! Hand it over!
Jack!
Stay out of this, boy!
Whoa!
I mean, that really shouldn't be any kind of threat. We just beat away a couple dozen tentacles. And now look, a radical increase in cutscene quality. As we do scene from movie. I think this is a scene from the movie. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. gross. You know, I'm thinking if you hear in the background, the music is almost the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. I think they legally did not get the music to this for some reason. I mean, we could have kind of figured that when they took it out of the world itself, where the previous game had it. But
That's why I brought this.
legally distinct music. Of course, the song kind of changes.
I'm a heartless rat.
He said heartless.
Ah, love. A dreadful bond. And yet, so easily
Hans Zimmer probably wanted extra cash.
That's not true.
You know, I when it comes to music,
to learn about love.
I would
But I
assume
know
just
what it
because
means
the
to
way
share
Disney
my
is
heart
that
with
they would
others.
own the soundtracks
And
to
it will take more than you
their movies,
to break a
but
bond like that.
maybe not.
what does a whelp like you know about the heart?
A whelp has seen far more of the world.
Unless every movie deal is different.
What of it? Tell me, William Turner.
Because we obviously got that whole piece of Let It Go in this game, so
Do you?
Disney clearly don't care about some of their music.
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said heart.
Davy Jones confirmed he's a heartless. Does Davy Jones have a nobody? Yes. And I'm trying to think of a clever joke,
Holding life and death,
but I've got
in the palm of
nothing.
one's hand.
You're a cruel man, Jack Sparrow.
Cruel is a matter of perspective.
Is it?
I mean, you know what, Carly? Cthulhu is a good answer to that. Not the direction I was thinking, but it is the most obvious answer to that question.
Will, look at me. Look at me.
So let's say Cthulhu. I was trying to think of some kind of like food mascot, squid / octopus, but I got nothing. Jokes aside, Dave Jones looks great in this. They did a real good job. And now he too is taking a swim.
Make quick, or it's the locker for us all!
Jack, can't we save him?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
I won't leave you.
Well, he kind of just did. Granted, not by choice.
Thank goodness, Jack. The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
More boat fight, I believe.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
There's a lot of boats. You know, this is actually brings up a good point. If Sora fights any of these, he is technically no longer, you know, killing Heartless no one. He just becomes an actual murderer.
Full canvas! Aye! Full canvas!
Oh no, I mean, I knew Will came back. But I beat this game, I think. But, good call.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, while not being controlled by the player, this is Sora actively taking part in just cold-blooded murder. It's no Heartless, no nobodies, no data, this or that. It's just murder. Incredibly well-rendered murder.
It's just good business.
He is a protagonist perspective. Is murder. Yeah, we killed those people. They had wives and children.
The Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just wed, and now she and Captain Turner must live in different worlds. One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
We don't stick out at all. Actually, Goofy shockingly does the best at not sticking out, I find. I think it's because if you just ignore his head, he's like,
take care,
pirate proportioned, I guess.
Jack. Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
There's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora, you know better than anyone. It only takes a moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
Ugh.
There's always enough time.
Jack just saying your hearties.
I'm going to find them.
Makes me hate him. Crabs! It was crabs the whole time. That's it. Beat the Pirate World. That went way faster than I thought, even though I knew I left at the end. Oh, perfect timing. The stream's starting to stutter again. So, I got the Wheel of Fate Keyblade, which is honestly one of my personal favorites. I think it has a real switching to it, more than likely.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look.
So to fill in anyone unaware,
So you gonna try yours on?
This unnamed place
maybe later
is supposedly Axel and Kyrie off
if it ain't broke,
doing some Keyblade training.
This is how you pick
We're
me
never
out
told
of a
where.
crowd. I make
We never
myself
see them
easy to
train.
remember.
We're just told that's what they're doing, even though
How
all they do is
thoughtful.
sit and talk.
Nah, not really.
Our
But-
training's almost finished.
Kyrie's outfit,
Yeah.
easily her best outfit. It's real cool.
Somewhere inside me is Naminé. If we can free Roxas,
we can free her too.
I guess so.
Naminé
Wow,
was made
Axel, you
when
couldn't have
Sora
sounded more
freed me
indifferent.
from his heart. So, now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right. But she can't look at this forest, feel the wind on her face. None of it. And if she could, it would be different for her. Her time was short, but she lived it, and that makes it hers. What right did I have to take those feelings and experiences back? They don't belong to me. Nothing's as it should be. Not for her.
You know, it's a
or Roxas.
really interesting philosophical question that Kyrie is kind of posing there.
Way back when I was a kid, I met this other weird kid. Somehow we became fast friends. Never saw him again. Nearly forgot about him, too. Then...
Oh, wow, what a cool friend.
I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical.
If you couldn't tell, he's talking about
Roxas. Didn't want him to go vanishing on me, too. The kid's name was Ventus.
Oh, look, he said it, so I didn't have to say it.
He's one of the lost Keyblade wielders we're looking for. Think he's still got me memorized?
Oh yeah.
He said it.
Very memorized.
He said the line.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel.
What an odd thing to say after we've, you know, sure, an indefinite amount of time. Stream. Stop being all cutty. It sucks. So let me get to a save point at least before you quit. So here we are. I think this is the first time we see Riku with his new Keyblade. I don't know if this is the first time you see his new digs.
Riku, look!
But as you can see, Riku sucks. He doesn't actually, but minor annoyance with this game is they do love the heartless tower enemy.
Mickey!
I don't care for it, and they because it's really strong and it's clearly just visually like a whole bunch of the weakest heartless. It's just not that intimidating.
It's about time.
Hey, shut it.
Come on.
Imagine a demon tower of large bodies. Yeah, see, that would be way more intimidating. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Stream quality dipping real low. Jeez. We rocking 144p over here. Can't get footage this crisp anywhere else. It's slowly coming back. Taking its dang sweet old time, though.
Please, I have created enough victims.
Yes, you have. All of the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
Yeah, I'm thinking this might end up being
I told you I did not take her.
a short stream after
Her
all, because
disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And
I'll keep an eye on the quality.
You used Roxas and Namine and
We'll see
threw
how
them
things go.
away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body. You took the girl and hid her.
So,
Now
this is
show me
Ansem,
the data you are hiding here.
and this is also Ansem.
Roxas and Namine. If there is any reason that
I'm sure most
still
people watching
draw
this would know
breath,
that.
it is to atone for what I did to
What?
He said Roxas.
Yeah.
That man needs us.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do find the girl, what is it that you expect will happen?
The child's memory holds a mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between
Also,
light and
I
darkness.
believe it's in this cutscene because I just caught it for a quick
know
second.
something,
At
and
the
that
start and
is why you
end of
stopped the
cutscenes
experiments.
with Ansem's hair
You are
spikes,
completely
there's a single
deluded,
frame where they
Xehanort.
pop.
We shall soon see.
It's not in every shot, but just keep an eye on them and you'll notice it. Because I saw it twice now. There they go again.
Excuse me!
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives here. Be gone.
But, sir...
No, not one more step. Get out.
It's really not that threatening.
This way!
Hey, loser!
Or not! Painter!
Rip Hayner.
The
Oh,
squiggly
look.
things?
The nobodies are helping. I wonder why.
They protected me.
Hayner, get a move on!
Oh, okay.
Beat it, kids.
I serve the organization. This is treason. I see what is happening.
Yeah, but you
Have it
are
your
a
way,
heartless,
then.
not a nobody. So, you know, it's really not that much of treason, you know? I mean, it's still treason. It is kind of funny how out of breath they are, because being familiar with the location, they're really not that far away, and they are just gasping for air.
Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than us.
I mean...
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Yeah.
Oh yes, quite well.
Pay dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call a lead.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
I mean, if he doesn't look all that happy to be there in that picture.
Tell us about
I don't know how much proof that
We want
is.
to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So,
Better known as Vexen, because
those
most people
nobodies
still
we
get
don't
confused
do.
when they hear their human names. In fact, there's a... They're pretty clear that the forest being one screen in two was a console limitation, though. Well, yeah, but we see...
Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself
Actually,
in
you
the
know
organization.
what? Fair point. I haven't walked through it on
And when I
stream.
heard Xehanort had
Because
gone
you can
looking
walk
for you,
from the mansion
I
to
realized
Traverse
It was
Town.
my chance to find
it's
you as
bigger of a distance than it was in Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's still
For you see,
not that far.
wish to atone.
But as I was trying to say, oh geez, dropping stuff. Is if you were to tell me most of Organization 13's quote-unquote real names, I probably wouldn't know who you're talking about. I'd need to hear their nobody names. Alright, so before I make any progress specifically to San Francisco, I want to do a quick little like Brandon, for you, how has the stream been? Because my replay has been looking real low quality, like almost unwatchable quality, and if that's the case, I might just find a save point, call it a night, and try again on a different time when ideally my internet is cooperating. Sucks, because we only got 2 worlds left. Game's almost done. It's been choppy, you've had to pause every now and then. Yeah, alright, that sounds like I'm going to do the responsible thing and just end it. I'm just gonna shoot back to the Caribbean. And just end it for the night. That sucks. Oh well. Go do something else, I guess. In the meantime, where I won't be streaming, you can entertain yourself with the absolutely 0 videos I've uploaded in the last week. I had to check when the last time it was last week. I thought it was longer. You want me to go buy Sekiro? Believe me, I do want to play it. But, well, I guess to date this video in the future, I just bought a plane ticket yesterday, so I'm not really in the market to buy a game. Also, I'm unemployed. I feel like that's the most important part. Oh. Turns out if you ever come back here, if you've upgraded your ship, you can sail the Black Pearl instead. Neato. I'm never going to do that because I don't care. I'm just gonna save the game. Well, unfortunate that did not go the way I thought it would.